Alright, for assignment 1, I am choosing to do the Manti Teo hoax. Um, I felt like this would be the best one to do because the relationship that he started with this so called girlfriend actually started on social media. So I figured this would be the way to go. Alright, so Lene Kukua is the girlfriend of Manti Teo that died September 11th, 2012. They met after a football game against Stanford in 2009. After Stanford won 45-38. They talked on the phone every night before falling asleep. And Lene Kukua told Teo the week before she so-called passed that if something happened, to honor her and to keep playing. And the thing is, she never existed. Yes, she never existed. That is true. Renaya Tuisiapiopo is who Teo was really talking to. He was the man behind the computer, behind all the Twitter conversations, the Facebook messages. And the thing is, he was actually friends with Teo. And there's evidence of that on their once again on their Twitters. They would retweet each other. He even posted a tweet saying that they hung out after one of the games. And there's also speculation that he was an on-field guest when they played USC in California. And supposedly he's done this before. He actually created the name Lene Kukua in 2008. And so Manti wasn't his first victim, but definitely his most famous. Moral of the story: this might be the most informative slide. Do not fall in love with someone you have never met. And I mean, the media coverage was just out of control. I mean, it was unbelievable. Every time you turned on ESPN, it meant Manti Teo hoax. Every time you went on Twitter or Facebook, Manti Teo hoax. That's all you heard about. And ultimately, it affected his NFL draft stock because teams were hearing all they heard about was negative things about him. So why would they want the burden of having him on your team and people giving your team negative coverage because you drafted this guy? But eventually he did get picked in the second round by the San Diego Chargers. But I remember before this story happening, people said he might even be the number one pick, but after this, it just killed him. And some of the funnier tweets that had to do with this scandal were Manti Teo should have made up a fake national title, not a fake girlfriend. Please delete the second M in Mormon when referring to Manti Teo. These Manti Teo jokes are all very funny, but let's all try and remember that a person who never existed is dead.